Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, let's take a deep dive into the legendary origins of the infamous Bermuda Triangle. So grab your lifebuoys and prepare to be shipwrecked by the tale. But first, before we set sail on this journey through time, I have a request. If you find our maritime misadventures enjoyable, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to me and helps keep our adventures afloat. Now, let's get back to the heart of the matter, the puzzling beginnings of the Bermuda Triangle. Imagine the year is 1950 and you're flipping through the pages of an American newspaper. Suddenly, a headline catches your eye. Hundreds of ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared in these waters. Intrigued, you delve into the article only to discover tales of vessels and aircraft that have vanished without a trace between Florida and Bermuda. You read about boats swallowed by unexpected storms and planes dropping from the sky, their last moments filled with confusion and fear. The article highlights 5 such cases, one involving a boat and 9 others involving planes. In total, these mysterious incidents have claimed the lives of 135 people. The very mention of these events sends chills down your spine. How can modern ships and planes simply vanish? Were these disasters the result of human error, mechanical problems, or something more sinister? These questions echo in your mind as you ponder the mysteries hidden beneath the ocean's surface. The article doesn't provide answers, but it does plant a seed in your mind. This wasn't the first time these strange happenings had been mentioned. There had been whispers of similar incidents in previous years, but nothing had captured the public's attention the way this article did. People began to take notice. Fast forward 2 years to 1952 and the story takes a dramatic turn. A well-known paranormal magazine publishes an article about these ominous occurrences. But this wasn't just a recounting of the tragedies. The author had an idea, a concept that would give this mysterious area a name and a shape. He referred to it as the Bermuda Triangle. And just like that, the Bermuda Triangle was born. This article didn't just highlight the strange happenings, it also solidified the Bermuda Triangle as a defined geographical region. The author chose 3 significant points to form the triangle: Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. But why choose these particular locations? Was it purely coincidental that these points formed a triangle? Or was there a deeper, more meaningful pattern at play? Unfortunately, the author didn't provide an explanation for his choice of these specific points. However, the name stuck, and with it, the legend grew. From that moment on, whenever strange incidents occurred in the waters between Florida and Bermuda, the Bermuda Triangle was called upon to explain them. But why exactly was this region chosen to be the epicenter of all these mysteries? While it's impossible to say definitively, there are a few compelling theories. One possible explanation lies in the inherent nature of the triangle itself. Mathematicians will tell you that a triangle's stability depends on the relationship between its angles and sides. Its enclosed nature symbolizes a sense of confinement, a feeling that's often associated with danger and uncertainty. Could it be that this geometric property lent itself perfectly to the narrative of a mysterious and ominous region? Another theory delves into the psychological realm. Humans have long been fascinated by patterns and shapes, particularly those found in nature. The Bermuda Triangle may have been chosen because its 3 corners aligned with key geographical locations. This alignment created a sense of familiarity and recognition, making it easier for people to visualize and comprehend the mysterious occurrences that were said to happen there. By drawing this triangle, the author gave shape to a concept that had previously been scattered across time and space. He created a tangible representation of the unknown, a symbol of the mysteries that lurked beneath the ocean's surface. This act alone contributed significantly to the legend's enduring appeal. As more stories poured in from fishermen, naval officers, and airline pilots, the Bermuda Triangle grew in size and notoriety. Entire ships were said to vanish without sending a single distress call, their absence only noticed when they failed to arrive at their scheduled destination. Planes too were reported disappearing mid-flight, their last radio transmissions filled with confusion and fear as they struggled to navigate the treacherous waters of the Bermuda Triangle. With each new story, the legend of the Bermuda Triangle grew, capturing the public's imagination and leaving them to wonder, is there something sinister lurking beneath the waves? Or are there more rational explanations for these disappearances? One of the most famous cases involves a group of 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers. On December 5, 1945, these planes took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for what was supposed to be a routine training mission. They were to fly 470 miles east, then return. But things went terribly wrong. As the flight progressed, the pilots reported issues with their equipment. Then came a baffling navigational error. Despite their instruments indicating otherwise, the planes were dangerously low on fuel. They were over water and the nearest airport was still 80 miles away. Faced with this crisis, the pilots made a risky decision. They decided to ditch into the sea. Sadly, not all the pilots were fortunate enough to survive. Of the 14 men on board the planes, only 3 were found alive. This incident, known as Flight 19, became a pivotal part of the Bermuda Triangle lore. It exemplified the mystery and danger of the region and left many questioning the true nature of the Bermuda Triangle. So was this terrifying event a mere navigational error, a victim of mechanical failure, or was it the sinister doing of the elusive Bermuda Triangle? Looking back, it's evident that human factors played a significant role in the tragedy. The planes had taken off in good weather conditions and the crew was experienced. However, as they ventured further into the Bermuda Triangle, the weather took a turn for the worse. Storms, thick cloud cover and strong winds swept across the region, challenging the pilots' skills and the plane's reliability. Furthermore, communication difficulties added to the chaos. The pilots struggled to contact air traffic control, which made it harder for them to receive vital information and assistance. Fuel exhaustion, a critical factor in the disaster, could have been the result of miscalculations. The crew may have misjudged their distance to the shore or underestimated the amount of fuel needed to navigate the challenging weather conditions. Additionally, faulty navigation equipment could have exacerbated their predicament, leading to a false sense of direction. But what about the element of mystery? Is there something more to the Bermuda Triangle's allure? Many believe that there's a darker force at play, a malevolent entity that targets unsuspecting travelers. They point to inexplicable phenomena in the region such as sudden storms, magnetic disturbances, and uncharted underwater features. Proponents of this view argue that these factors combined to create a deadly trap, a vortex of chaos that disorients and destroys. As we continue to explore the depths of the Bermuda Triangle, the question remains, is it a mere product of natural phenomena, or is there a more sinister force at work? The truth is that both perspectives hold some validity. The Bermuda Triangle undoubtedly has its share of natural oddities, from unpredictable weather to submerged reefs. These elements can pose significant risks to ships and planes. At the same time, the numerous disappearances within the region cannot be solely attributed to natural causes. There are instances where human error, mechanical failure, or unfortunate circumstances seem insufficient to explain what happened. The question arises, how do we reconcile these two perspectives? Perhaps the answer lies in understanding the limitations of our knowledge. There are aspects of the Bermuda Triangle that remain poorly understood, and it's essential to acknowledge the gaps in our understanding. We cannot claim to have all the answers when faced with events that defy easy explanation. Instead, we should embrace the mystery, recognizing that there are forces of nature that we may never fully comprehend. What we do know is that the Bermuda Triangle serves as a stark reminder of the power of the natural world. It's a place where the elements converge to create conditions that can be both awe-inspiring and deadly. It's a place where the boundaries of our knowledge meet the vast unknown. As we navigate the waters of the Bermuda Triangle, whether physically or metaphorically, let us approach it with respect and caution. Let us be aware of its power and humility in the face of its mysteries. Only then can we truly appreciate the enigma that is the Bermuda Triangle. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the murky waters of the Bermuda Triangle. Did this journey leave you more intrigued than ever before? Do you believe in the existence of a malevolent force within the triangle? Or do you think it's all a figment of our wild imagination? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this adventure enjoyable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more intriguing tales. Your support means the world to us and helps keep our adventures afloat. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the fascinating mysteries that surround us.